Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a reaction video on the main channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Something huge is brewing. Daily Philadelphia 76ers news and rumors. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe. The link will be in the description below to 76ers Daily. Let's just get right into it. Comment done so that I know you guys hit the like button.
What is going on, my crazy 76ers fanatics? We're
Oh, start off with the lag.
back with another episode, another daily pod of your daily Sixer information. And if you haven't been keeping up with the day-to-day, what's going on with the Sixers, yesterday, it was reported by another ESPN analyst that Joel Embiid's knees are no good. That Joel Embiid
Of course they're no good. Of course. There's something new every day. Bruh.
These knees are a huge concern for Sixer executives and other executives around the league. The report is that Joel Embiid won't be ready for the start of training camp. Guys, this is just summer news, summer information. We know Joel isn't going to be ready for the start in training camp because he said that in his post-season interview when he said he has no intentions on rushing back and no plans on stepping on the court until he's able to be himself to the fullest.
When is he going to be at his fullest? When is Joel Embiid going to be at his fullest? Let me know in the comment section below. When is he going to be at his fullest? Is it going to be this year? Is it going to be next year? Or is he going to be forced to retire for a medical retirement? Is that where Joel Embiid is going? Let me know.
To the full capacity. And a full capacity, a kind of healthy Joel Embiid is an MVP caliber player. We're talking about a guy who was revered as the most dominant player in the league when he was in his prime. How bad are Joel Embiid's knees? Well, if you're a Philadelphia 76er fan or you just watch this team closely throughout the month of December, you saw Joel Embiid with a doubled up, tripled up, quadrupled up knee brace on his left leg, basically hobbling up and down the court on one leg. That Joel Embiid still somehow averaged 26 points per game. That Joel Embiid still somehow managed to shoot 90% from the free throw line. And that Joel Embiid also shot 40% from three throughout the month of December. The month of December is when Joel Embiid was the healthiest, played the most, I guess looked most like himself. The question you have to say about that month of December, the minutes. Joel Embiid was only averaging about 28 minutes per game.
Yeah, only 28 minutes per game. If you guys didn't check out yesterday's vid, go check it out. Because there was literally this guy was saying that Embiid should become the sixth man or only be in the second half as a closer. Go check that video out and hit the like over there.
When we thought he was the healthiest last season. And that's not what you want to see from a max contract player. That's not what you want to see from an all-star. That's not what you want to see from a perennial MVP. You need to see him in the higher 30s, maybe mid-30s. But based off Joel's injury history, based off Joel's physical history, and based on where he is in this part of his career, he may not be able to give you those high 30-minute games. That's the only concern you have about how bad Joel Embiid's knees are. Also, what you could have saw last season, those knees just don't have the juice like they used to, all right? He's not as fleet
Ding, 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 ding.
of foot as he once was. His interior defensive pressure, it's not there. His interior offensive attack, it's not there like it once was. His perimeter ability to slide and potentially guard point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, it's a huge concern for Philadelphia 76ers fans. But you got to look at what he could do and what he can do. Guys, he's still one of the most dominant players in the NBA on the offensive end on one leg. Again, he shot over 40% from three. In December, you still saw him be one of the most efficient mid-range snipers, mid-range shooters in the NBA.
Mid-range is his game. Mid-range is his game. I hate when he shoots the top of the key three. I hate it. Take a mid-range. Take a mid-range, Joel, whenever you're healthy.
A bona fide top 5 mid-range scorer in the NBA today, even on one leg. So what can Joel give you, and how bad are his knees? Well, hopefully they're good enough to withstand about 60 games this season, because you're not really worried about Joel
60.
What can Joel give you, and how bad are his knees? Well, hopefully they're good enough to withstand about 60 games this season.
I hate when people are like 60 games. 60! 60 games! Are you like what? 60? 60! Wanna make it 69?
Because you're not really worried about Joel Embiid's on-court play once he's on the court. You're worried about if Joel can play and get to the court.
You are worried? What? Hold on. I have to let that sink in.
60 games this season.
There's
Because
that
you're not really worried
asinine
about Joel
comment.
Embiid's on-court play once he's on the court.
You're not worried about him on court. Wait, what?
This season. Because you're not really worried about Joel Embiid's on-court play once he's on the court.
You're not worried about his on-court play when he's on the court. What about him falling everywhere? Every 5 seconds he's on the ground. Not worried about him on court? What? What? He's falling every 5 seconds. When he did that self-lob dunk, he fell. That injured him. We were about to beat the Knicks in the postseason. And B did that, we were cooked.
You're worried about if Joel can play and get to the court for 82 games this season. No one
82 games this season.
thinks Joel Embiid's knees are good enough to give him 82 games this season. We haven't seen that even at his youngest, even at his lowest injury history. We have not seen him give you 82 games a season. You are just hoping that Joel Embiid's knees are good enough and well enough to display close enough MVP play, close enough all-star caliber play to where he still maintains good value on the market. Because as a
the values keep on going down because of the contract. The contract is asinine. His trade values keep on going down. Like
hard Philadelphia 76er fan, as a die-hard Joel Embiid fan, I don't want to see him go anywhere. I don't want to see him traded. But the rumors
one of those, huh? One of those. You still have hope. You still have hope.
Are if you could trade a Joel Embiid with one leg for a player with two, you might have to do that. And
no shit, but who's gonna take on that contract? I want to know who. And if you say Zion with the Pelicans, because I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day about Zion. If you say Zion with the Pelicans, I'm gonna lose it.
If you can trade Joel Embiid, a player with one leg, for two players, making it a four-legged trade, that may be the best thing for the 76er team.
A four-legged trade? A four-legged trade. I'm sorry, that got me. That got me.
And for the youth. A trade could be on the horizon, guys. I have heard that Joel Embiid and the Detroit Pistons have been flirting back and forth, and they've done that without...
No offense. You have heard? Everybody has heard. Have you not heard that bird is a word? But anyways, I digress on that. But you have heard? What rumors? I mean, what connections do you have, bro? What connections do you have? Are you just talking about like Twitter and social media? Like, who's your source?
Within years of Joel Embiid flirting with the Detroit Pistons, a potential trade going there, they just don't have the contract. They just don't have the manpower to make up a Joel Embiid trade for his $55 million max contract. So that doesn't make any sense. It would be great basketball for Cade Cunningham to have another and a juggernaut on the offensive end. Someone can help him take these
Pistons don't have
load. And
Pistons don't have anybody. Tobias, yeah, we're not going to get that again.
The playmaking load off of his shoulders a little bit in Detroit. That would be a great trade. Detroit, Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. They just have no one to give the Sixers. It's not happening. A trade that could happen, that I'm hearing could be on the horizon, which is exactly why this team got rid of one of their first-round picks. How about Joel Embiid to the New Orleans Pelicans? A Zion for Joel Embiid trade.
Didn't I just call this shit? Didn't I just call this? I just called this, dude. Me and my buddy were on the phone the other day talking about Zion. Is it injury prone for injury prone? Contract for contract. No. No.
Guys, makes a lot of sense for both teams. You have two players with questionable injury histories. You have two players
So why would they want Joel with questionable? Why? Why?
with questionable physiques, and you have
Let me know in the comment section below. Do you want Zion Williamson? And make sure you guys hit that like button and comment done.
two players with questionable lifespans and longevities in their NBA careers. If the Philadelphia 76ers gave
Turn that off, bro. Turn that off. Does anyone not heard of Do Not Disturb?
up Joel Embiid and a boatload of their first round picks, I'm talking about the Clippers' first round pick, I'm talking about like 2 to 3 first round pick swaps, and the Pelicans gave away Zion Williamson and the remaining years of his 2-year contracts, and Herbert Jones got
A lot of Sixers fans would die for Herb Jones, for his defense. Like, Sixers fans would love Herb Jones. Not a lot of people want Zion here. Just stop.
to trust a guy named Herbert in this trade because you need his money to make the trade work. Herbert Jones and Zion Williamson for Joel Embiid and a boatload of first round picks. You got to remember, guys, the Pelicans got rid of their first round pick for next season. I guess with the expectation that it wasn't going to be a high pick. I guess with the expectation that they were going to be a really good team, a playoff caliber team, or maybe the expectation that if they don't make the playoff this year, they can always just offload Zion for a boatload of picks.
Oh my God, my brain hurts.
A team that has a boatload of picks, a team that has a boatload of opportunity and a huge opening, plus a contract player that can match and make up that contract. A Joel Embiid Zion trade, guys, could happen whether it's in the middle of the season or at the end of this season.
It's not going to happen, you dummy.
If Joel Embiid, again, isn't able to get close to the caliber player that the Philadelphia Sixers teams needs and has seen before, guys, a Zion Williamson trade plus Herbert Jones for Joel and a boatload of picks, I think helps both teams out because both teams.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, one, because of the contracts, two, with the health, and three, if this does happen, I'll honestly give you credit for everything if this actually happens, which I know it won't.
Team seems to be in a lull right now.
I just want to bring this up. Sorry for pausing it so much, but with the Sixers and Zion Williamson, it's been like this for years. It's been like this. It's always Zion Williamson has always been linked to the Sixers, and it's never happened. What's going to make it happen now?
The Sixers aren't sure if they want to be playoff contenders or playoff pretenders, and the Pelicans, honestly, and Joe Dumars just don't know what they're doing. A Pelicans rebuild with Joel Embiid at the helm and a boatload of first-round picks. You have a potential MVP caliber player if he's able to ever to get healthy and play the way he used to play. And then you have a bunch of first-round picks, young talent coming in.
Right.
I mean, that research break, attacking the paint, two fast guys, two physical. If is one of the greatest players in the East. They did a list of the list all game and was the focal point of the offense. I feel like Tyrese Maxey is just like Philadelphia's Jalen Hurts. Every season, he's working with a new offensive coordinator. Every season, he's working under a new offensive scheme. And this season or last season, Tyrese Maxey was the entire offense, the whole damn offense.
Gee, I wonder why. Because they were playing through him. This is technically Tyrese Maxey's team, so that is why.
And he was everything this Philadelphia team was scheming around and everything that the defenses in the NBA was scheming for. He's seen blitzes, he's seen double teams, he's seen zoned, he's seen box and ones, he's seen every coverage imaginable, and he was still able to be efficient and average 26 points per game. Now, his assisting numbers didn't take the leap that you wanted him to see, only averaging 6 assists per game, but he was still a willing passer.
They're going to have Jerry McCain be the one because they were working on his playmaking, like him passing to the corner for a catch and shoot. They're gonna have Jared McCain be the playmaker here.
A competent playmaker, and he was able to lead this team. How good is Tyrese Maxey, guys? He's an all-star. Like, he's an all-star. Was an all-star 2 seasons ago. Was clearly an all-star all-star.
The guards in the East are so damn good that Maxey's gonna have a hard time getting in this year, but that comes down to two things. One, Tyrese Halliburton's not even gonna be playing, and two, Sixers gotta step it up for Maxey to make an all-star.
Snub last season, but you can't get the votes. You don't get the all-star bids if your team isn't winning, if your team isn't even in the playoffs. And you got to prove that if Tyrese Maxey is able to show that and will this team into a 5th seed, 6th seed, 4th seed, maybe 3rd, 2nd, 1st, who knows how good this Sixer squad can be? Who knows who's even showing up to training camp? But if Tyrese Maxey shows up playing the way that he's known to play, playing the way we expect him to play, and playing the way he's been practicing to play, guys, Tyrese Maxey is an all-star. He's questionably in the MVP conversation because he is and was. He's questionably in the MVP conversation because he
Let me hear him out.
is and was the most improved player a few seasons ago, guys. And I don't know if you've seen the most improved player list, but the most improved players for the last, I think, 6 seasons in the NBA have been all-stars, have been considerably and notably some of the best players in the league. How good is Tyrese Maxey? Guys, he's a top 10 point guard in this league, and I'm willing to put him.
Is he really a top 10 point guard in this league? He's not even a, like, screw the point guard, screw the two guard. There was no, it's positionless basketball now. So, I don't even know he's a top. Is he? Like, borderline? Borderline, maybe?
As a top 5 point guard in this league with an unhealthy Kyrie gone, with a Halliburton still coming off of injury. I'm willing to put Tyrese Maxey as a top 5 point guard in this league based off of work ethic, based off of leadership.
Top five. Huh? What are you smoking?
And based off of on court ability and play. This is a guy who can average 30 points per game if he's given the usage, given the ball opportunity, on ball opportunity, and off ball opportunity. Because Tyrese Maxey thrives as an off ball playmaker. He's so good, guys, so good that not only is he practicing with Jared McCain, VJ Edgecombe, and other Sixer guards to be playing on ball and playmaking for them, guys, he expects them to be playmaking for him so he can pop his rocks off and get his shots off. Open threes, Tyrese Maxey is one of the best at knocking those down, attacking the basket, and playing Tyrese Maxey off of a closeout is almost impossible. He noted that in his interviews with the Deep Three, and so has Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey. Playing Tyrese Maxey off of a closeout is almost impossible. Plus, guys, when he has Joel Embiid on the court, he's attacking the rim at close to 75% per game. That's how
All right.
everyone to shore up and solidify the interior defense that this team could potentially be lacking. Adem Bona is a great athletic, energetic big. We're just not sure if his discipline is there yet. We got to see it in year 2. His freshman year, he was chaotic, he was sporadic, but that's exactly the electrifying intensity that you want to see from a first-year player. Second year, you want to see a little more maturity, a little more defensive IQ and understanding of positioning, of playmaking, and foul potential. Because Summer League guys, Adem Bona was foul happy. Not something you want to see. So you want to see someone, the Sixers sign someone that's mature, someone that's understandable, someone that Daryl Morey can get behind, guys. And
So Daryl Morey can get behind. So you want another veteran?
if you don't know Daryl, Daryl loves big universities. Daryl loves big university players and proven track records. Guys, Trey Lyles is a stretch 3 and
Trey Lyles is a good one. That is a good one.
a D potential small big this team could use. He could play next to Joel Embiid if he happens to be there. He could play off of Joel Embiid if he happens to make the court. And he can play with Joel Embiid not even on the team. Because, again, he has that stretch big potential. He's a pretty good interior defender. Not the greatest of lob threats. Not the greatest of interior rim protectors. But, again, guys, he slides his feet. He bodies up, builds a wall, rebounds phenomenally, mind you.
All right.
At Grant or Quentin Grimes signing could be on the way. A potential Quentin Grimes signing could be on the way. You want to lock in Quentin Grimes before you sign and solidify the entire roster because
I still don't think we're getting Grimes. I still don't think that, but gotta wait and see.
we only got 2 spots left. Only 2 to wait and see here on 70s. Tune in and like, subscribe because we'll be back with more Sixers Daily Pods. What is going
All right, guys. All right. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell for more 76ers content. MK out. Peace.